proposed addition, which is absolutely gorgeous, and how it's going to bring us into the future.
Thank you, Hannah. I'm here to talk about the mailroom expansion and to answer any questions on that topic. The expansion proposition will be on this year's ballot for the membership approval, and it will be funded from the Capital Improvement Fund. Here's a little history. The building we're sitting in was built in 1990 when there were only about 250 addresses. There are now over 2,900, and the last expansion of the building was almost 20 years ago. The mailroom is straining under the sheer volume of packages that pass through its doors on a daily basis. Last year, in 2023, the Board of Directors tasked the Planning, Land Use, and Architecture Committee to explore ways to make the mailroom building safer, more convenient, and more efficient, especially during the heavy online shopping holidays. Working together with the mailroom staff, the U.S. Postal Service, and with member input, an expansion design, which we'll show you in a minute, was proposed and approved by the board. An architectural firm was retained to prepare plans and cost estimates. You can view these materials on display boards here at the mailroom, at the clubhouse. This expansion will fulfill any and all of Hemlock's needs, both now and in the foreseeable future. I won't go into any more details today, but I encourage you to take a look at the display boards at your convenience. So we're back, and these are the display boards that you'll see up at the 3 locations I mentioned before, and it shows the beautiful renderings of how this building will look if this proposal is passed. And here's a floor plan that was developed by the Planning, Land Use, and Architecture Committee. And here a little explanation about the benefits of the addition to the mailroom.
I do have a couple of questions that we had gotten from before, and people wanted to know, the members, how is this going to make it handicap accessible for the people? Did you do something different that to bring it, up to date?
What you see here are automatic sliding doors. So the attempt to have swing out doors with a push button, which didn't work out so well, will be replaced when we enclose the front portico and make it an indoor vestibule. This will be handicapped accessible. The doors inside will also be handicapped accessible, and then there'll be side doors here and here that are regular open out doors.
That's great. I like the fact too that you can see inside, so there's no hidden agenda or anything, It's a nice clear view, and it'll be easy for the people. All right, the other concern of some members was a lot of our members get an enormous amount of packages, 5, 10, 15. We now have a side door. I see that in the renderings that you've taken away the side door. Can you explain how our members will get their numerous packages, please, and to facilitate it?
Originally there was one service window here, and if there was an overflow amount of packages, there was a side door here where people would come and then again go out this same area. We've moved the side door over here for overflow packages to an outside location, and outside this location there will be carts available for packages to be rolled down to people's cars.
All right, that's great. Okay, and I know this pavement is all smooth, and people can't drive up there because that's definitely a liability. You have trucks. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 trucks coming in, correct?
Right. This driveway access will be strictly for the mail truck to come inside and unload inside where the packages and the mail will be secure from the post office all the way to our mailroom.
And the people can take their cars all the way down, their carts all the way down, and they can just easily just load their cars up and then bring the carts back. Okay,
that's the theory.
No, that's a really, really good one. In the past, I've been living here for 30 years, and I know that we've always done things kind of like half and half. So with the members, I mean, I'm a member, you're a member, you know, spending this amount of money, how do we know that this is like a one and done? Like, what have you done in these renderings that we know, like, we don't have to do this again, we don't need to revisit this?
Adding back to this aisle of boxes here creates a box for every single buildable property in Hemlock Farms. So we'll never have to add any more of the letter boxes. This storage area back here will be able to accommodate all the packages that come in holidays and shopping seasons. This area here is for the vehicle to unload, and this area here is going to be ADA compliant. And so we've tried to cover all the bases from now into the future.
You and your committee did a fantastic job, and I think it's really, really, thought out. So, also, the members need to realize that on any day, any given day, we could have anywhere from 1,500 packages on a slow day to the holiday times. I think our record was 3,243 packages in a day. We loved it, we had a great time, but where are we going to put them? So I think these renderings really show that, the post office does want to be the package company. Unfortunately, letters are declining. We've talked about that in past videos, and I think that the Planning, Land Use and Architect Committee and the chair himself did a fabulous job and exactly what the board of directors and management asked for. So thank you to all of you who have worked really hard for it. Alan, we really do appreciate it, so thank you.
You're welcome.